Alright, now that I've had time to watch it and completely digest it, let's talk about the Jeffrey Dahmer Netflix series. Apparently this series has pissed off a lot of people. I've heard countless people tell me about how fucking horrifying this series was. My response to it was, y'all motherfuckers must have never heard about Jeffrey Dahmer before this shit. Cause I fucking remember this controversy. To be clear, I actually enjoyed the series. I think Evan Peters did a fantastic job portraying Jeffrey Dahmer. He really captured a lot of the nuance that made that motherfucker unstable. It was beautifully shot, beautifully scripted, and was overall a great experience. However, some people apparently did not enjoy it as much as I did. So let's talk about the recent controversies as well. One of my favorite parts of this controversy is they came under fire for labeling it as LGBTQ content. Let me ask you a question. How is it wrong? It's a show about a homosexual serial killer targeting homosexual males. That's textbook definition LGBTQ content. Oh, you mean it's not positive? I thought y'all wanted equality. Or is that not how the word equal works anymore? Hell, the community should be proud. One of the most prolific serial killers in history is part of your community. Just like Ted Bundy was part of ours. And by ours, I mean Floridians. Come to think of it, didn't we have Eileen Wuornos too? Listen, the fact that Jeffrey Dahmer was part of the LGBTQ community is not pretty, but it's true. I mean, I didn't hear much from the atheists over the detrimental branding this show gave them. And the entire state of Wisconsin's been kind of quiet on that subject too. We need to boycott Pabst Blue Ribbon. It was made in the place where Jeffrey Dahmer was born. Fuck you, PBR's delicious. There's also talk about how the families have responded. They said that watching the show has re-traumatized them. I'm gonna ask you a question. Why the fuck are you watching it then? It is evident you are not the target demographic for this fucking show. Now, honestly, too, a lot of people that have watched the show have reached out to the families to fucking ask questions. Leave these people alone. They've been through enough. One of the relatives of the victims actually said, how many of these documentaries and movies need to be made? I pose you the same question. Why do you keep going to see every fucking Fast and Furious movie? They make the Fast and Furious movies for the same reason they keep making true crime movies. They make money. People are fascinated over how these motherfuckers think and act. The fact that this shit was real. The fact that we allowed this shit to go on. And speaking of allowing this shit to go on, a lot of people are pointing out that systemic racism was the reason that he was not caught for so many years. How the fuck do you explain Ted Bundy then? He targeted young white women. Or hell, let's talk about BTK. Y'all are gonna shit a brick when they make a fucking series about him. He targeted entire families and went unnoticed for fucking decades. I can't wait for him to make a BTK series, because if people had a problem with Dahmer, these people are gonna be shitting kittens when they find out about him. In short, yeah, Dahmer did some fucked up shit. But hey, he was beaten to death in prison, so let's let it go, huh? But overall, good show. If you like true crime, you'll fucking enjoy it. It's weird that after this video, I really want a manwich. Alright, yeah, that was a fucked up joke.